I'm going to share with you how we trade cryptos using a very low risk, safe way, and also how yesterday I made over a 2% gain on my account just trading Bitcoin on one trade. Let's get into that and more right now. Hey there, Forex traders. Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 491. And I'm going to explain today on this video and podcast how we trade cryptos and how just yesterday on one trade on Bitcoin, I made over a 2% gain with only a 0.5% risk on my account. So let's get started. Well, Bitcoin, cryptos in general, well, look, probably like yourself, I know a lot of people who have invested in them over the years, and I know a lot of people, the vast majority, who have either lost money or currently losing money by trading cryptos, kind of more the traditional, if you could call it that on such a new market, but more the traditional approach. Now, a lot of people that I know are still massively in loss because they got into cryptos like about a year ago, sort of that early to mid 2022. The price had come down a bit. It was around sort of $40,000 for Bitcoin. And everybody said it's going to head up to 100,000 and beyond. So a lot of people kind of got into it, and those people have been absolutely stung because, you know, it's come all the way down to around that sort of 15, 16,000 level, and now it's starting to head back up again. But all of that, in using the way that we trade, it's kind of irrelevant because, of course, as traders, we can go long and short, so we can buy and sell. So there becomes your first advantage. But I want to give you a specific trade that I took just yesterday. So if you go and have a look at Tuesday, the 14th of February, 2023's daily candle on Bitcoin, have a look at that. And it was taken Wednesday, the 15th. I'm recording this on Thursday, the 16th. So go and have a look at the trade that we took yesterday based on the Tuesday's close on the daily chart, Bitcoin BTCUSD. Have a look at that. You will see on your charts there that there was a perfect bounce off the swing high from the 5th of November, 2022. So back on the 5th of November, the market went up, it formed a high and it dropped again. The market's then gone over that level and come back to that level. And then using the Tuesday's candle, which is our closed candle with the confirmation of the bullish setup, it's come back and used that high from the 5th of November, 2022 as the low of the candle that we're looking at trading, which is the 14th of February, 2023. So we now have a candle pattern in the right part of the chart, bouncing off a very strong major support or resistance, now becomes support level. So now we've got a confirmation candle with a reason to trade it. We have our trendline break and everything else that we're looking for. And we had room to move for the profit target. There was no obvious barrier in the way. So guess what we did? We took the trade. Guess what happened? It worked. It retraced beautifully to a retracement level. So we took two positions on the one trade. I split my risk. Personally, I go 0.5% maximum per trade. So I went 0.25% risk at the market with a market order. That made a massive 5.2 to 1 reward to risk. And my retracement order filled absolutely beautifully, perfectly, and 0.25% risk on there. That made a 3 to 1 reward to risk. Put the two together, 0.5% total risk gave me a 4.1%, a 4.1 reward to risk. 0.5% over that gives me a 2.05% account gain on just Bitcoin with a 0.5% risk total. We also took Litecoin, LTC US dollar, and that's still going really nicely. It's almost at its profit target as I'm recording this right now. So that could well be another sort of 1.5. It's not quite such a high reward to risk, but it could be about another 1.5% account gain. Let's assume it gets there. I've risked 1% total on those two trades, and I've made a 3.5% account gain by trading crypto, but the way that we trade the Forex market. So get back to the original topic for today. It's about how do we trade crypto safely. To me, that is a far safer way, because what I might find next week is I might look at selling Bitcoin or Litecoin or whichever crypto setting up. I don't need a massive amount of money in the market. I don't need to go out there and spend 40,000 US dollars to buy this one Bitcoin. I can just trade it in exactly the same way and profit from those moves in exactly the same way as you can. The Forex markets, the indices, the metals, the commodities, and of course the cryptos. So really different way of trading it, but a very safe and effective way of trading it. More than that, you're actually not only profiting, you're learning this skill for yourself. It's not, someone out there said that Bitcoin was going to go to 100 grand, it's 40, I better buy some. That's a zero skill. That's gambling. What we're doing is with skill, with accuracy, with probability, and we're getting the rewards from it. If you're looking for a really good broker to trade some cryptos on or any other Forex or metals, etc., have a look at Blueberry Markets. They're based over in Australia, but pretty much wherever you live in the world, apart from a couple of countries, including the US, you can trade through Blueberry Markets. I've been there, I've met them, I know them, I speak to them probably every couple of weeks. I'm probably in contact by email a few times a week with them. The feedback that we get from our clients at the Forex Trading Coach that we see, go and have a look at Blueberry, and people who choose to go to Blueberry, the feedback is always outstanding. You cannot get better than that. You've got safety of funds, segregated accounts, fantastic people to deal with, good portal, MT4, MT5, a good variety of markets, good tight low spreads, and just a highly recommended company to trust your funds with and to trade through. So that's Blueberry Markets. Again, I'll put a link to them here on this page. So that's it for this week. Consider how we trade. It's probably differently from just going out there and spending a fortune and hoping that things go up. If you'd like more information, jump onto one of my free webinars. If you've not been on them, I hold two different sorts of webinars each week, one for new traders, one for experienced traders. If you'd like to jump on the full coaching course, have a look. I'll put a link on here also, or just to find out about it. Do some research. We've been on Forex Peace Army since 2009. Not too many people can say that. And we love doing what we're doing, and we love trading just exactly like we did there yesterday. Look, literally that trade took me about a minute to look for, and it took about 30 seconds to place. And I ended up with potentially, if the Litecoin gets there, with 3.5% account gain for a minute or two of work. So try doing that elsewhere. This is Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach. I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.